Hi 3B, it's time for some fraction revision. We're going to do some fractions next week in our maths test, so this week we need to do a little bit of revision to make sure we remember all the concepts. I'm going to write some problems down, and then you need to pause the video and work them out in your maths book. Then push play on the video and watch how I work them out, and check your answers. Make sure to write down anything that you really didn't understand, so that when you have a chance to come talk to me, you can say, "Hey, Mr. Black, what's the deal with this?" Alright, you ready? Let's get to it. First I gotta get this guy out of the way. Okay, the most important concept we need to talk about with fractions is this sign, the equal sign, also called equivalent. And the first question I'm going to give you is pretty simple. Can you think of an equivalent fraction for 1/2? So 1/2 is the same as what? Pause the video now and see if you can come up with an answer. Okay, there are lots of different answers for what fraction is the same as 1/2. I'm hoping that you probably came up with something along the lines of 2/4, or maybe you said 5/10, or maybe you said 50 over 100. No matter what you said, as long as this top number here, the numerator, was half of the bottom number, the denominator, then you are doing pretty sweet. Okay, you ready for the next one? Let's go. Hello? Hello, computer. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, so what you need to do now is copy these problems down into your book. I'm going to give you 6 problems. Solve them, and then we'll work out the answers. Here we go. Uh, 1/5. We'll do 1/6. We'll do 1/3. And just for fun, we'll do something crazy like 6/10. Okay, now you need to copy these in your book and work out an equivalent fraction for each. Pause the video, get to work, and if you're stuck, you can always just push play and watch me solve them. See you in a minute. Okay, if you're watching this, then you've done all of these, so let's get started. The first one is 2/4. 2/4 is an equivalent fraction for all sorts of things, but the first one that comes to mind is equivalent fraction for 1/2. And how did I get that so quickly? Well, I looked at my top number and saw that it was 2, my numerator, and I saw that 2 is half of my denominator. Therefore, this is a fraction represents 1/2, so the answer must be 1/2. But you could have written some other versions of half, like 4/8 would have been fine. You could have written 5/10, that would have been okay. Alright, let's look at number 2. 3/4. This is a little bit tricky. How do I find an equivalent fraction for 3/4? Well, one easy way is to take your denominator down here and double it. 4 doubled is 8. Well, if I double the denominator, then I just need to double the numerator. 3 doubled is 6. So that means 6/8 is the same as 3/4. Should we try it again? Let's look at number 3. What's an equivalent fraction for 1/5? There's lots of equivalent fractions for 1/5. What if I just double 5? Let's try that. Double 5 and we get 10. And then double 1. 1 doubled is 2/10. So 1/5 is the same as 2/10. Number 4, same trick, but maybe instead of doubling it, we could try something a bit fancy. Like we could triple 6. What do I get if I triple 6? 3 6s is 18. And what do I get if I triple 1? Well, 3 1s is 3. So 3/18 is the same as 1/6. Whoa, that's crazy. Alright, how about 1/3? What's an equivalent fraction for 1/3? Same deal. Maybe I'll use tripling this time. I'll triple 3, and I get 9. And triple 1, and I get 3. So 3/9 is the same as 1/3. Alright, last one. Equivalent fraction for 6/10. Well, what if instead of doubling or tripling, what if I halved? What if I halved 10? 5. And then if I have 10, I have to have 6. Half of 6 is 3. So 3/5 is the same as 6/10. Alright, there are your answers. If you need a little bit more revision on those, then you can go to the revision video. If not, you can move on to video number 2. Thank you.